situation where she pulled out due to mental health, giving the media a heads up. Of course they're gonna run all over that. My company has announced that they're buying supersonic airplanes.
Come and fly away with me. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge, these the dreamers.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Sky Bobby and you're watching Sky Bobby TV, coming at you with another video. OMG, it is the month of June. We all know that it's Gay Pride Month, and I can't believe it's already 6 months into 2021. June is that month where you can be who you want to be and celebrate the life of LGBT community. Even if you're not gay, this is just a life of celebration. It's all about pride, and you should get your rainbow flag and get into it. It's the beginning of the month, so it's also subscriber of the month, and I have a good one this month. I've been holding back on this one because this one is actually my #1 fan. A lot of you claim you're #1 fan, and you are, but this person is my #1 fan on camera as well as in life. This month's subscriber of the month is my husband, Kelly Woods. He's been with me from the very first video. He's been my cameraman. He's been my producer, my director. Even when he doesn't want to be on camera, like right now, sometimes I make him get on camera. Hopefully in the next video, I will actually get him on the camera since he's subscriber of the month. But he's the first person, as soon as I release my video, he watches the whole thing and even the advertisement. He can be very busy and he stops what he's doing. He makes sure he leaves a comment. He holds the camera for me, and it was a no-brainer. So Kelly, congratulations. Like I said before, even off the camera, he is husband of the month, the year, the century. He is my ride or die. But more importantly, he's my best friend, and keep it up, boyfriend. Surprise. June also is my favorite month because it marks the beginning of summer. It's the time where I start seeing my body form into that summer body that I've been working so hard all winter to get. I had a late start, so I'm still working on it, but I am right there. And because I changed my diet, I changed my drink. I got rid of the sugary drinks like margaritas for now and apple martinis, and I'm keeping it simple. So the drink of the summer is Maker's Mark 46 here. Get into it. I was over some friend's house in New York City, Manhattan, on their terrace, and they wanted me to try a new drink because I'm always drinking these sugary drinks, and I said I was looking for a drink that, you know, was less calories, tastes good, smooth, and, you know, and still get a little buzz on. And it was Maker's Mark. I tried it, and actually I didn't try Maker's Mark. I tried another bourbon, but it was divine. And I think it might have been just the fact that they had one, I don't know if you guys can see this, but they had like one ice cube in there, and it's just one shot, and they had the nice little orange peel and a little stir stick. It was a cute little, you know, little drink I could drink. Refreshing, it was smooth. Let's try it out. And it got me buzzed, and I only had like 2 drinks. So this is the drink I'm drinking for the summer. So the ingredients is just 2 ounces for the day, 1 ounce in each drink of Maker's Mark. Make sure you get the 46. They have the store brand regular one, which is cheaper. If you can't afford that, that's your business. But yeah, that is my drink. I think that I'm gonna stick to it because it's smooth, I like it, and I get my buzz on. What else does this guy need? Even though it is June here in San Francisco, it is cold here in San Francisco. If anybody's ever been to San Francisco in the summertime, know it is our winter. I have my jumpsuit on with the long sleeve, and it's velvet, and it feels so good. But it's cold here. I can't wait till like fall comes, because that's when it really gets warm here in San Francisco. But I went out to walk the dog out, and you know, I live downtown Financial District, and you can just see the rainbow flags like everywhere. Now, I like seeing that during Gay Pride Month, but I think it's making it very commercial. And I know that's where we want it to go, but I think now corporations and companies take it to the extreme and actually make it a profitable thing to be Gay Pride. But we'll take it any kind of way. But some people, you know, if you ask a gay person what they feel about corporate gay, you'll get many opinions, but that's their business. The Gay Pride Parade in San Francisco is still canceled for 2021, but I understand New York City is still having a modified one, but having some kind of parade. Maybe I'll be going to that Gay Pride. I will be in New York City for Gay Pride. I have a layover. I'll be working, and I'll lay over in Manhattan just for the overnight. So I might go over my friend's house for Gay Pride, but by the time I get in, I think the parade will be over with. But it'll be nice to be in a different city for Gay Pride. Also, this month is also not just for the gays. It's also LGBT Awareness Month, where we want even our allies, our straight people, or whatever your pronoun is, or whatever your gender or sexuality is. It's celebrating love, basically. That's what gay is. It's joy and happiness, and don't sweat the small stuff. We accept everybody. We don't pick and choose, in our community like other people do. Yeah, so don't feel afraid to just pull out your rainbow flag and your freak flag or whatever flag you want to be representing and just live life. We only get one. Some of you know that I'm a big, huge tennis fan, and a lot of you sent me messages through Instagram or my private Facebook page about what do I think about the Naomi Osaka situation where she pulled out due to mental health. What I feel about it. So I'll give you my little 2 cents because I got an opinion, but it's just my opinion and what I think. I'm all for mental healthness, taking time off, and I'm all for whatever your situation might be that you need to be off, you do it. If you don't know, Naomi Osaka was playing the French Open, and she said before the French Open that she was not going to do any press during the French Open because of mental illness. And that's cool, and a lot of tennis players were backing her up, not to the extent that she would like, but at least she had some of the big names like Serena, Billie Jean King. They were all saying they were here for her, and a lot of them didn't want to do the media. I think she has that power because she's the highest paid female athlete there is, and maybe she thought there is a clout. The only issue I had was why did she have to announce that she was not going to do press? I would have took a page out of the Williams sisters when it comes to media. I think if anything that Richard Williams, their father as a coach, did for the Williams sisters is prepare them for the press. They knew that being the first black female athletes winning all these Grand Slams, that the racism and everything else and media attacks were going to come. Now, there's a couple times where Venus Williams, she just didn't show up. And then if you don't show up, you pay the fine. And Venus would just pull her purse out and give her the fine. She never announced that she wasn't going to, she just didn't show up. It is what it is. And I think that's where I think Naomi, whoever is advising her, had a little ill-advised that, giving the media a heads up. Of course they're gonna run all over that. I think I would have just kept my mouth quiet and didn't show up. And then she's a rich woman, she could afford the fine. Not like everybody else who, some of these tennis players don't make the millions of dollars or don't get the fame and the fortune, and they can't do that. But I think it's gonna cause more mental illness because of the backlash. We will see. In a couple of weeks, it's also Wimbledon, one of the biggest Grand Slams there is out of the 4. And let's see if her mental illness is going to carry over into the Wimbledon, or if she's going to pull out of that. We will see. But that's all I gotta say about that. And then the other big news that was announced actually today was that my company is moving into the boom, boom, boom supersonic. My company has announced that they're buying 35 of the Boom Supersonic airplanes to be debuted, I think in 2029. I think they'll buy it by the 2025 and start using it in 2029 by the end of the decade. If you don't know what the Boomsonic is, make sure you Google it. But if you are old enough to know that back in the day, there was an airplane called the Concorde that British Airways had. And it was a supersonic plane that can get you from JFK to London in 3 hours, which normally takes 6 to 8 hours to get there. But it was too noisy, too heavy, and too expensive. So somehow this company has changed all that and is going to make it commercial again and even fly over the continent of the US. So we're the exclusive airlines of Boom, and we'll get the first airplane delivery when that happens. I'm sure the other airlines are going to follow, but we are very excited about that. Will I be flying in 2029? We will see. But I have my passes, so I'll definitely be on that flight. It was always my dream to fly the Concorde across the Atlantic, and I never got a chance to. They discontinued making those planes because there was like 2 or 3 crashes in 1 year. They just got too expensive, and they just scrapped the whole thing, and that was it's been like 20 years now, so this is really exciting news for the airline industry. And speaking of the airline industry, they are bouncing back faster than expected. Our airlines plans to get back to pre-COVID flying by fall. All the planes that were in the market in 2019 will be flying in 2021. So that's very exciting because I can get back to international. I'm hoping to be international by the summer, but for sure by fall, I'll be back to my normal routes and back to my international vlogs, which I cannot wait. And for leisure travel for myself, I have a bucket list out of this room. Number one definitely is I want to go to Spain. I'm thinking about going to Spain this fall. Another place I want to go to on the top 5 list would be, I want to go back to Bali. And I think I'm going to do a group. So if you are interested in the fall going to Bali, Indonesia, and you are vaccinated, leave a comment down below or go to my Instagram and send me a DM that you are interested to be in that group. And I'm gonna see how many people I can get together. And I know a couple of people in Indonesia where I can stir up a great deal on a package where you just have to just sign a check, give me your money, and let's go. So if you're definitely interested in that, leave a comment down below or send me an Instagram at SKYBOBBYTV. And I wanna go back to Italy. I don't know why. There's everything about Italy that I love. The food, the culture, the architect, the people, the men are beautiful. What else would not want from a country? And then I think, I don't know about this year, but next year, one of my big, huge goals that I'm moving up is I want to go to all the continents in the world. And of course, Antarctica is one of the last ones I have not done. And there are some cruises that are actually doing cruises to take you to the Antarctic. You go there for a day, put your foot on the ground, you say you've been there, and you get back on that boat, put your jacket back on and get to step in, you would have that. And I also want to complete my 7 wonders of the world. I think I have about 3 more. Peru, I think the Mexican Mayans. No, I did that. I got to find out which ones I've done, but can't wait for that. Anyway, I'm going to continue to drink this summer drink of the year, my bourbon. I would never thought I was a bourbon kind of a guy, especially Kentucky bourbon. I'm all about the sugary drinks, but I got to keep this body, keep it going. 52, you know, it's hard to keep up. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, thanks for coming and watching this channel. It's pretty fun. You might want to subscribe. And if you like the video, you might want to like the video and give me a thumbs up and all that good stuff that they do in the algorithm world to get my video out to the universe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, girl, bye.